assistance, whether it was in Pathfinders, Youth AY, summer camp, Bible Bowl, whatever it was, I had able assistance. And I want to take my hat off to these individuals. I won't name them now unless I leave out leave out somebody's name unnecessarily. But I just want to say that Brother Lambert, Brother James Lambert, he was the first chairman of this committee, and he has served continuously for years. He, along with his brother John Lambert, who resides, I believe, in Houston, but they were particularly dedicated to making this event a possibility. People such as Russell W. Thomas and others, they're individuals, as I mentioned already, Hoyt, Joan Simmons, and others. Some are resting, but I just want to say that I'm honored to join you on this occasion, but I also want to say that it's to the glory of God. When we started this event, it was to help to tap the energies and the skills and abilities of our young people. As Seventh-day Adventist young people, we don't always have the opportunity to compete on national scenes because many of those things occur on the Sabbath day. And it was kind of to satisfy the gifts and the talents, or to at least exercise those gifts and talents that are resident in many of our young people. So it grew from the very first beginnings, and we had different venues. We used to be at Randall's Island. We also, a couple of times, I think we went up to Connecticut, Hartford. Then we kind of settled in Kingston, New York for the annual event. And our young people leaders in our churches and our federations had athletic coordinators, sports coordinators who would help in executing these events. So I have very fond memories of these times and of these individuals. And to look back, that is 40, has been 40 years, tells me that it is something that has served our youth well. And we just want to praise God for the opportunity of being able to be a part of this venture. And I want to thank those who have served, those who are still serving, and as Pastor Leacock carries out the tradition, so to speak, may he and the youth, today's youth, be blessed as much as the youth back then were. Again, thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much, Elder Baker. And ladies and gentlemen, we have another true champion. That is Sister Nieves, Christina Nieves, always willing and ready to help out, especially in the medical field. And this afternoon, we want to thank her very much for what she has done over the years. Sister Nieves?
So while Sister Nieves is coming, let me just read. Sister Nieves, we have a gift for you, and we'll make sure to send it to your home. This is presented to Christina Nieves for being a pioneer of the Northeastern Conference Youth Olympics. You laid a foundation that is still standing after 40 years. We thank you for your dedication and your service. And even I remember you, Sister Nieves, in a nurse's tent. Thank you very, very much. Now, the same word is for all the other honorees, so I will not be reading the words. And we will now have Sister Nieves address us.
It's already unmuted. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Well, well, well. I must say that I was given a good surprise. Yeah. I never thought that this would come. Surprise was coming. But I must say thank you all, Northeastern Conference, for acknowledging me. And I am very happy I was able to work with the young people and with the others in the church and functions. And I'm glad that this came up today. But I was a little surprised when my name was in it. Anyway, I want us all to hold on. I want to thank you all. May the Lord bless us all and help us to be ready for his soon coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We want to say that we love you, and may God continue to bless you. We have another champion this evening, a real champion. And his name is John Brooks, always willing, ready to run, participate, and to give instructions and ideas.
Congratulations, Elder Brooks. And we happy that you have been in Northeastern and you have, through the number of years, participated, administrated, and we just want to thank you for your hard work and dedication. John Brooks, let's put our hands together again for John Brooks. I think John is on. Is John on?
You hear me?
Yes, John.
Evening. It's a plum pleasure to see all of you, those who I can see, and I'm humbled at this moment. It's a milestone, and I enjoy doing what I did back then, still doing it now. As you know, I'm relocated to Virginia, and I find myself doing it all over again, continuously. So my spikes have not been hanged up yet. My whistle is still blowing, and I'm coaching and running now down here in Virginia. So the work must still move on. And blessings to all of you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John Brooks, indeed. I remember the time with Baker and John Brooks and myself, and we have learned a lot, and praise God. John, keep up the good work. We're praying for you always, Pastor Baker. Continue to keep up the good work as well. Blessings upon you all. It's so good to see John Brooks here. Long time ago, I wouldn't mention the years, but we know it's over 35 years. But blessings, John. Thank you.
Thanks again, John Brooks, my good friend. Keep up the good work. We have another good champion, a real champion, an outstanding champion, a champion who knows and who can perform. This champion is none other than Russell Thomas. Hi, Russ.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Russ.
Hello, Chief. How are you?
I'm fine, better now seeing you. Good to see you. Good to hear you too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it my time to speak?
Yes.
I just
Yes.
want to thank all of those that thought of me in this celebration. It truly was the vision of our then youth director, Pastor Baker, who put together a group of individuals that thought he needed to formulate the Olympics at a higher level, and thanks to him and others, we were able to formulate I would say, a grand event that evolved over the years, and through a lot of heat and healthy discussion and dialogue, we were able to put it together. I'm honored to be among those that served on the committee, those that were part of the operation and the execution of this event. And Pastor Leacock and your team, you should be proud that you have still a chairman that was visionary, Mr. James Lambert. We've had many discussions, stayed up late at nights discussing how the event should be pulled off and how it should run. And I'm happy to see those and others that are still connected. And for the love of our young people in the Northeastern Conference. And as it's been said, anytime we put an event on the Northeastern, people looked at us and said, wow. They were so impressed with what was done and how it was done. And I'm just glad and again, counted a privilege to be part of this great movement. Thank you very much for the recognition. Thank you for the work that still goes on in my absence. God bless.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Russ Thomas, a true champion. Now, there's a few others we would like to recognize here this evening. First of all, we would like to recognize John Lombard. I don't think he is on at this time, but he was part of the Olympic Committee and did an outstanding job in putting the events and together and having things run smoothly on the day of the championship. Also, I would like to recognize Kenneth Watkins. Kenneth Watkins, I don't think he's on, but he also did a superb job with the Olympics. He, at the time when he was around, was our technical support. He used to write all those computer programs and put them together so we can have a smooth day at the championship. And we want to thank him very much. We want to recognize him this evening as a true champion. Then, last but not least, we want to recognize Sister Jasmine Hoyt. As I mentioned earlier, Sister Hoyt and the Pathfinders put together a small event at Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx in 1981. And because of that event, Pastor Baker was impressed. All of us were impressed. John Brooks, myself, Russell Thomas, we were all impressed. And Pastor Baker thought that he should get an Olympic committee together so we can have an official Olympic Games. And we want to thank her for making that start. We want to thank the Pathfinders who were around at that time in 1981. We want to thank her very much. She too is a true champion.
All right. Let's put our hands together for all our honorees. But as a true leader, you have to be humble, and you have to get your folks ready and everything set. And for 40 years, this gentleman has been doing a tremendous job. And I, as the sports coordinator for Northeastern Conference, I want to thank you, James.
James Lambert, you have proven yourself. You have seriously committed yourself to the youth work of this conference for many, many years. You have actually invested time and energy and resources into this activity for our youth. You are still young at heart. Somebody ought to say, praise God. And we are thankful indeed that you are here with us to celebrate. I want to ask my Associate Youth Director, Pastor Alcorn, to come now and to read the special words on this particular trophy. Pastor.
Yes, thank you so much, Pastor Leacock. I wish all the athletes of Northeastern Conference can be here, the runners, all the youth for many years, because to honor to our only and unique commissioner, James Lambert. My respect for you, because I saw you, how hard you work, your dedication, your love to the youth. Thank you so much. I admire you. That is why this committee prepared this beautiful memory. It says, presented to James Lombard, in grateful appreciation for your unwavering service to the Northeastern Conference Youth Olympics for 40 years of dedication. Northeastern Conference Youth Olympics 40th anniversary, August 15, 2021. Thank you so much for your service. God bless you.
I want to thank you so much. I'm going to ask the coordinators to come here. Please do come closer, because I want to thank also Deanna Lambert for allowing you to spend so much time with the youth as well. Cannot forget her as well. Working with the first with Trevor Baker, you know for sure, because I've known you over 30 years now. I was a little baby boy that time. And, and we have learned a whole lot for sure. Thank you so much. I want to thank you for acknowledging him as well. I'm going to ask Maureen to say a few words as well.
Well, I'm going to be very brief. I also know Brother Lambert since I came into the conference, and I ran under his leadership. Yes, I used to run. Well, I still run, but and I want to say thank you. You have just given yourself, and just given yourself. I'm very, very happy and very, very thankful. Thank you very much.
I'm lost for words at this time, but I just want to thank everyone for being so kind to me. It has been a while, yes, but God has been good to each and every one of us. Let us continue to run the race with patience and finish the course. I want to thank Northeastern once again for being so kind to me and my family. Thank you.
All right, Northeastern. Again, I want to see some hand clap emojis in the chat. I know there were some small technical difficulties, so the YouTube link is live, up, and running, right? So we know some of you guys are on Zoom, but you can go onto the YouTube link. You can share it with your friends, your family, and we have the link also shared on our Northeastern Conference Youth Ministries Facebook page. I think maybe some of our young folk, I hope young folk, you understood the magnitude of the moment we just saw, that we just experienced. There's a quote by Warren Buffett. I want to just quickly share it with you. The quote by Warren Buffett says this: someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long time ago. I'll say it one more time. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long time ago. I, as a young adult in Northeastern Conference, can say that I am sitting in the shade because of the tree that was planted by the names and the people mentioned earlier. Again, Pastor Trevor Baker, Sister Jasmine Hoyt, Brother John Lambert, Brother John Brooks, Brother Russell Thomas, Brother Kenneth Watkins, Sister Christiana Nieves, and of course our Commissioner James Lambert. Because of the tree they planted, generations of young people are in the shade of youth ministries. And we're grateful for what they've done, and we will not take them and their what they've done for us for granted. There was a famous NBA player, Lebron James. He says, when I got into the NBA, I wanted to be 80% basketball and 20% business. He was about 18 years old. He says, when I retire towards the end of my NBA career, I want to flip that number. I want to be 80% business and 20% basketball. Why do I share that quote? LeBron James said, I want to use basketball. I don't want basketball to use me. And so sports ministries here in Northeastern Conference, that's our motto. We don't let sports use us. We use sports to save lives. There are so many kids who had nowhere to go on a Saturday night, and there was a sports tournament we had, or we gave them a reason to go to the park and train. We gave them a reason to have purpose. And so what it did was it helped save a lot of lives, and it is still saving lives today. And so we appreciate the ministry of these, we can say they are the bulwarks, they are the foundation, the pillars. So we're going to get ready to transition now to our 40-day challenge. Our 40-day challenge. 40 days is an important number. 40 is an important number. We knew the flood was 40 days. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Moses spent 40 days in the desert, 40 years in the desert. We know that Jesus spent 40 days being tempted in the wilderness. Jesus spent 40 days even at the resurrection on earth. The number 40 is significant. The number 40 symbolizes breakthrough and clarity. Breakthrough and clarity. And so all of our people in Northeastern, I don't just want to say young people, because older folk as well got active for the past 40 days with our Be More Today challenge. And for 40 days, they worked out and they exercised and they took care of their body, because health is the first wealth and it's the ultimate investment. So we're now going to go and recognize those who really stood out. First, we appreciate everyone who participated, but we've got a special recognition award and service for those who really stood out and were so dedicated to this 40 days Be More Today challenge. So without further ado, let's jump right into our awards and recognitions.
So a lot of us who are here today is here for this reason, for the 40-day challenge. Now let me give you a little history of how this came about, and we do have a number of people to thank. As you know, we're still in a pandemic, and a number of us, well, mainly given a charge from Pastor Leacock and Linus and I, we collaborated with Dr. Sean Thomas to have a run-walk challenge for the entire conference, and we were very, very, very impressed, surprised, and happy on the response that we got. We had over 400 participants from all over the conference, which to me is amazing. We had participants in every single AY federation, just about every Pathfinder federation and Adventure federation, which is just amazing. 400 participants. And what I thought was going to be what I call a friendly competition turned out to be a straight-out, dragged-out competition. People were walking until midnight. People were trying to put in the last 20 miles on the last days. It was a dragged-out competition. It was so exciting, and I was very, very happy. So we do have a few of the participants here. Some of you are online, and we have so many medals, so many trophies, because we do want to recognize everyone who participated. So let me also, before we go into the trophies, just to mention, there are people who lost weight. Yes, there are some people who lost weight. I was very excited about that. There are people who use this as a jump start of their fitness program. I tried to keep up. I wanted to be top 10. I ended up maybe top 15. As a matter of fact, I'm not even in the top anything because people are just out there and doing it. So at this time, I'm going to have Linus come up, and we're going to go into the award ceremony. So put your hands together online and in person. Thank you.
Okay, before we give out the medals, our Olympic coordinator, we know Olympics just completed, right? A few days ago. So for those, if you are here, and those online, you could be one of the lucky winners that will get one of these medals. So I want you to post in the chat, and if you're here, we take your name and make sure that you answer the question correctly. All right, Elder James?
Thank you very much. Now the World Olympics just completed, and many of us have been looking at the Olympics. Isn't that right? Isn't that true? Some of us even looked on a Friday night. Well, I have a quiz here for you, and please put your answers in the chat so we can award you your medals. Okay, my first question, listen carefully. My first question is, what month and year was the Tokyo Olympic Games held before 2021? What month and year was the Tokyo Olympics Games held before 2021? Please post your answer in the chat before I give it to you. Okay? Or give them a minute? All right. Anyone knows? All right. All right. I'm going to be moving speedily. Let me give the answer, because I assume that you put the answer in the chat already. The answer is October 1964. October 1964. Question number two. Question number two. The Olympic motto is Citius, Altius, and Fortius. I hope I'm pronouncing this properly. The Olympic motto is Citius, Altius, and Fortius. What is the meaning of all three? What is the meaning of all three? Put it in the chat right now. Type it in the chat. What is the meaning of all three? Someone knows? Someone gave an answer that's partly correct. All right. Okay, time is up. Let me give you the answer. Time is up. The answer is the faster, the highest, the strongest. The faster, the highest, the strongest. Number three. You didn't add the THE to that. Number three. Who won the men's 100-meter final in Tokyo 2021? And what was his time? Who won the men's 100-meter final in Tokyo 2021? And what was his time? I hear some. What was his name? Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. The answer is, his last name was Jacobs from Italy. And his time was 9.80 seconds. All right? Question number 4. Let's go on quickly. Question number 4. What is the name and from what country was the women's discus gold medalist from? What is the name and from what country was the women's discus gold medalist from? Put it in the chat. You have 5 seconds. Answer. Valerie Ullman. And she was from the USA. All right, question number 5. Question 5. What country won gold in the men's 4x400-meter flat event? All right, you should know that right away. The answer is USA, and the time was 2 minutes, 55.70 seconds. Question number 6. Get ready to type in the chat. Question number 6. Who won the men's basketball finals and what was the score? Who won the men's basketball finals and what was the score? Time up. The time is up. Time up. The answer is USA, and the score was 87-82. Close. Number 6, moving on. No, this is number 6. Number 6. Oh, sorry, that was number 7. I'm sorry. USA defeated Japan in the women's basketball finals. What was the final score? USA defeated Japan in the women's basketball finals. What was the final score? Time is up. Time is up. The score was USA 90, Japan 75. Number 8. What country won the women's 4x100 meter flat relay? Jamaica. That is quick. All right. Number 9. Jamaica. Number 9, quickly. Number 9. Who did the U.S. play for the gold medal in the women's beach volleyball final? Who did the U.S. play for the gold medal in the women's beach volleyball? Australia. Somebody got it over here. Okay. Number 10. Just a few more. Number 10. What country came in first, second, and third in the women's 100-meter final? Jamaica. Jamaica is not a country. Number 11. What medal did Simone Biles win, and in what event? Bronze in the balance beam. Number 12, almost done. Number 12, Alison Felix was named America's most decorated World Olympic athlete of all times. Is that true or false? Is that true or false? 11 medals. And she beat it. Who was the last winner? Carl Lewis was the last one. Okay, almost done. Number 13. How many medals did the U.S. won overall in the men's swimming event? How many medals did the U.S. won overall in the men's swimming event? Nope. All right, the answer is 12. And your last question. The last question. During the closing ceremony, in what event did the flag bearer receive a gold medal? During the closing ceremony, in what event did the flag bearer receive a gold medal? What event? What event? This is your final question. Let me say it again. During the closing ceremony, in what event did the flag bearer receive a gold medal? The javelin. The javelin. I want to thank everyone very much for participating in this quiz. And I'll see you in Spain in 2024. Is it Spain? Where's the next one? France. In France. Paris, France.
And next year in Oregon.
Next year in Oregon for the Winter Olympics?
No, World Championship.
Or the World Championships is in Oregon, right here. All right, I want to thank you very much. Back to Linus.
Okay, good segment. So we're about to go straight into our 40-day challenge awards. So we're going to start with the youngest participant in the challenge and the oldest participant.
So just let you know, the youngest participant was 3 years old. The oldest participant was 86 years old. So we have no excuses, none of us, from 3 to 86. That's the range of participants. So our youngest participant, there were actually 3 youngest participants who were all 3-year-old. Amalia Edwards, Zion Reed, and Abigail Hines. So let's encourage these people, these young people. They're now 3. Hopefully they will grow old enough to take over from me, and this is their trophy. All right. So our oldest participant, and I'm sure she doesn't mind sharing her age, she's 86. What an inspiration. That goes to Dorothy Seaborn.
From Western New York. And I know we have the Western New York captain online, Sister Jolanda. For Western New York, the oldest participant.
There she is. So you see her, there she is. Great. Now,
I'm her niece, and I will let her know that she won.
yes. You know, I have to admit that I was very, very, very impressed with Western New York. I'm very happy that Western New York came out in full force, and they were very, very competitive. So now we're going to go into one of the most competitive segment, which is the male trophy. In 3rd place, from Queens Federation, Kenneth Richards. You want to show the trophy? In 2nd place, from Hot Cap, David Cuke. He is right here. Come and get your medal. You're here. And in 1st place, oh yes, let me get your medal. So I know that Brother Cuke, he did like 20 miles on the last day. He did that, people. He did that, people. He did that, over 20 miles on the last day, because he was in fierce competition with our 1st place winner, who is Hanson Drysdale from Western New York. Pastor Hanson, he did it.
This is the 2nd pastor.
So there were 2 pastors here in Northeastern who were involved, and they were going neck to neck. So Pastor Hanson Drysdale is the winner, and Pastor David Cuke was a very close 2nd, and I'm very, very proud of these men. It was a straight-out competition. All right, thank you. So I'm going to go straight into the female category. Most miles, female. In 3rd place is Phyllis Augustine. I think she's from Queens, right? Oh, no. It's Lannis's wife. Sorry. So she's from Brooklyn Federation. And to take up her mom's trophy is our daughter, Alicia Augustine. Come on, represent for your mom. What a wonderful example. And that's her dad. So in 3rd place, she was also out a lot. In 2nd place, Crystal Ward from Bronx, Manhattan. Crystal Ward. So Crystal, if you're online, if anybody from Bronx, Manhattan online, Sylvia, I think you're online. You may just let Crystal know she came 2nd. And in 1st place, Robin Ventures. She is here. Robin? Now, Robin did it. She was doing it. You know, you're going to do it on her behalf. So thank you so much. Was your Dr. Totham's mother? Oh, okay.
I know Robin couldn't make it. I know Robin couldn't make it, but Robin, I'm very proud of you. The hard work you are doing at Camp Richard Lake as well. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, and may God bless you. Thank you so much for being here for Robin.
So if you notice, do you realize that we've had representation from all over this conference? This is so exciting. So for the next medal, it's the most miles from the Adventure Division, the adult, and that goes to Aisha Edwards. Aisha Edwards from New England South. See, every single federation, they did it, they booked it, they were getting some things. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now for the most miles in the Pathfinder Division adult, we have Marie Victorine Rebecca. Linus, what? Franco-Haitian. Ah, so we have Franco-Haitian in the house as well. Is it wonderful? So that's the most miles Pathfinder Division adult. And we will, of course, for people whose name we're calling, we have your awards, you will get it. So, stop by the conference office at some point in time. But you will get it, or who knows, we may be able to mail it to you. We'll see. Now, for the most miles in the Adventure Division, for the Adventurer, we have E. Cameron. Round of applause. Okay, so Linus is holding up the award on her behalf. Most miles for Pathfinder Division, we have Xavion James from... Okay, so let's continue. Now, we have the most miles in the Senior Youth Division goes to Robin Ventures. Yep, Robin, she did it again. So we have a special categories. You may notice that there are some people who are getting more than one medals because of the categories. Stay right here. There is another set of medals for the individual who accumulated the most miles, whether male or female. In third place, Crystal Ward. Second place, Hanson Drysdale. And the champion of them all, Robin Ventures. To me, it's just so exciting for me when I saw that so many participants from all over the conference, every single federation participated. This is very, very exciting. So, we're almost finished with the trophies. The trophy, the award for the adventurers overall, the first place, well, let me go third place first. Third place, Bronx Manhattan Adventure Federation. Second place, Brooklyn North Adventure Federation. And first place, New England South Adventure Federation. We have a representative from New England here.
For the team, first, second, and third place, each participant will get their medals as well. We have medals for every participant on the team, third, second, and first place. So make sure you see us before you get.
So bronze, silver, and gold medals go to each participant in those from these different federations. For the Pathfinders, third place, Brooklyn North Pathfinder Federation. Second place, New England South Pathfinder Federation. First place, Western New York Pathfinder Federation. New England South. Go ahead, clap them. As I said, if you're following, we had competition from all over the conference. Don't forget to collect your medals afterwards. And now, for the senior youth category, in third place, Brooklyn North AY Federation. In second place, Hot Cap AY Federation. Yes, Hot Cap is in the house. And in first place, Bronx Manhattan Federation. Now, I know Sylvia's online. Sylvia, you may want to say something on behalf of your senior youth. So Hubcap is in the house. Oh, she, Danielle. No, she is he's the Federation president. You may want to say something on behalf of your Federation. First place for senior youth.
Hey, what's up? Hey, everyone. G. Daniel here for Bronx, Manhattan. Very excited that we were able to take first place. It was really a great competition. I just want to thank everyone for their hard work and their support in what we were able to do. Very special thanks to our amazing team captain. Just really helped motivate the team. And honestly, I don't think without her hard work and her dedication, again, just great job to all the federations that were able to hold it down. But right now, Bronx Manhattan is top. So we're just going to leave it at that. Thank you, everyone. Just so great to hold it down for the 40th championship.
So Sylvia's the captain. Sylvia, do you want to say anything?
Thank you, everyone, for this great opportunity for us to step in the shoes of those who went before us. I was so privileged to have everyone participate and really give it their all. And that sense of competition has really been wonderful, all age ranges. So I'm so happy that everyone did their best. And I'm encouraging everyone to continue because remember, the Olympics comes around every year for the Northeastern Conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So this is the end of the award ceremony.
Give my gold shirt to Sylvia. Linus, I said give my gold shirt to Sylvia.
Give a what to Sylvia? Give the gold shirt to Sylvia?
He was joking.
Well, Hubcap did so well. You have to say something. I am impressed.
I'm very happy to be serving in the Hubcap, Pastor Beacon Light and Newburgh Tabernacle, and everyone worked so hard. I have to admit, when I first started in the 40-day challenge, I didn't take it seriously. But when I saw the dedication and the hard work and how far it was getting left in the dust, I say that, as pastor, I had to do my part. And I really want to shout out to Robin, who she put mileage on there. At one point in time, I said, I'm just going to have to put Robin in her place. But Robin was so far ahead of me, I just gave up in anguish. So Robin did an excellent job, worked very hard, and you made us proud. And I want to say a special word for Vanessa. Vanessa kept us motivated, kept us going. There were times when I said, this is just too much work, but we'll get that text or that email from Vanessa, and it was a blessing, and it kept us going. So without her, we couldn't have done it.
And I want to say thank you to you guys. It really got us motivated to move, and people who would not have normally moved, like Earl McKinney, who did 12 miles in one day, it really got us up and moving. So I say thank you, and I hope that you guys will continue to do this, not just in another year from now, but somewhere in between, so we can keep moving. Thank you.
Thank you. And I just want to say thank you to Dr. Thomas. That's his mom. Now you know where he gets it from. I want to just say thank you to him and his team for helping with the technical work behind the scenes. There's always a lot of work behind the scenes that you may not know what goes into a production such as this. And I'm very, very happy that we had a chance, even during this pandemic, I was very happy that we had an option that our entire youth, 400 strong, who participated, they were able to come in. So for all the other conferences who may be watching, you can now access how to do it and keep our members motivated during this time. I believe Dr. Thomas is online, so I'd like him to just say, he's logging in now. Okay, so Dr. Thomas is online, Sean Thomas, and I'm gonna have him say something to us at this time. Okay, is Dr. Thomas on? Okay.
I'm here,
So
Maria.
we're going
How
to
are ya?
show the video from him at this point. Oh, there he is. Yay! Go ahead, Dr. Thomas.
Hey, folks, I just got back from Atlanta. So proud
You
of
want to,
all you guys.
you're very low.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is that better? I can't tell. Sorry.
It's better, yes.
Yeah, sorry. I just got back from Atlanta literally like 2 minutes ago. I just walked into the house. But I wanted to say congratulations to everyone. I was watching some of the ceremony from my phone from the airport, and there's so many people on here that I know and adore and love so dearly. So it's been a pleasure and an honor. Being a part of Northeastern, but also just being a part of this wonderful ministry and seeing this ministry expand and grow over the years. I'm a product of this ministry. I was in the Olympics when I was a kid, long before today, clearly. So the 40-year anniversary of this is fantastic. And to be able to be a part of the celebration with 40-year anniversary and the virtual challenge, I was really impressed by everybody. I mean, literally seeing so many people across our conference come together and do this thing virtually was incredible. And looking at people putting in their miles every single day, it just reminded me how great we can be together when we put our issues aside, and our competitiveness can be productive in the sense that we can be competitive together in a positive way. Like Maureen said, people lost weight. There are people who saw differences in their BMIs and in their heart rates and in their blood pressure during these 40 days. And it's a tribute to recognizing that our health message is something that is real. We know this, but putting it in action, putting it in play is the difference. And this was a true testament that when you put this thing into place, when you put health ministries into action, you get results. So I'm proud of all the award members, everyone who won anything. You did 1 mile or 40 miles or 200 miles like HUDCAP and Bronx, Manhattan. You know, I salute you. And I'm just honored that you guys trusted me, Maureen and Linus and Sylvia. Again, just thank you for trusting me on this idea. It's something that we put together, and I've done it for other things, but I said, let's bring it back home to Northeastern, and it's been a treat. And I appreciate you guys trusting me, and I hope you guys continue to go out there and get your miles in, whether you're doing miles on your own now or whatever you're doing, but just continue to put that health message into place. And thank you for following Be More Today. I appreciate you guys. Again, we're everywhere with Be More Today's our website, Facebook page, Instagram. Just continue to put out good content and good health ministry content for the world to see. So continue to be great. Thank you so much for allowing me to be on this platform right now, and let's continue to go together.
Put your hands together for Sean Thomas, please do. Wonderful indeed. Sean, I want to thank you, Maureen and Linus, for creating this concept of the what you call virtual Olympics. Thank you all so much for the dedication, the commitment, and also the tenacity, how you put the energy into it. And I'm praising God. I want to thank Sean. I just met your sister. I'm sorry, your mom. Your mom. I just met your mom, who was very, I mean, you all look like sisters and brothers, to be honest with you. But thank you all so much for participating, for being here to support everyone. Now we are happy that we have the folks virtually who are here on this platform with us. Thank you so much for being here with us. Appreciate it. I want to thank all of you who will be here. Dr. David McKenzie sends his greetings as well. And also Dr. Ewell, who cannot be here virtually, send his greetings. And also with Elder Chandler, send his greetings also to you all. We are praying that God will continue to bless you and keep you and bless the Northeastern Conference Youth Ministries. You know, it is a challenge indeed that even though in spite of the pandemic, we can still go forward and we can still be as actively involved in our personal lives and also in ministry. Thank you all so much for your dedication. At this time, I'm going to ask Linus to come and say something on the behalf of our trophies as well.
We've lost audio, so those of us on Zoom are not able to hear you.
You're muted.
The sound is gone.
We're not hearing you in Zoom or on YouTube. You got to fix the audio. We're not hearing you.
So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and take them to the conference, or y'all want to take them? Okay, yes, very good, very good. Take with them.